Alright, so our second video and our first video, we just had that one last time, but fuck it, alright. First one's gonna be the first time I smoked weed. And now this is kind of a normal topic for a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that, like me. But fuck it, you know? It was interesting. I was about 15, 15, 14, something like that. And I always had these neighbors and they would ask me, hey, yo, you trying to smoke with us? Like, we trying to see you fucked up. I'd always pass, you know, because I was a little kid and I was scared as shitless of doing that shit. But no, one day I hit up my homie. I was like, bro, I'm trying to smoke. He was like, shit, bro, no way, say less. Like, let me get ready and I'll text you and you can slide whenever, you know? And I was like, shit, bet, you know, this is actually gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna get high. You know, I'm gonna have a fun time. So as I'm waiting, I'm getting my sweatshirt, my sweatpants. I'm wearing all black. I look sketchy as fuck. Getting my shoes ready. You know, just waiting for this man. You know, was a little nervous, but you know, I think that's going through everyone's head in my situation. And he finally texts me. He's like, all right, bro, you can come slide like I'm in my mom's van. You know, just pull up. I'm like, I bet. And since I lived like 2-3 houses down from this dude, like it was super easy to get there and it wasn't like a bad walk. And before I left, I didn't even like think about checking the weather. But it was fucking snowing. Not like hard, but it just started snowing and shit. I was like, alright, this isn't a good start, but fuck it. We already out the house. Might as well go to my neighbors. Meet up with them, you know, dap him up. Say, what's good, bro? He's like, not much, man. You ready for this? I was like, I'm a little nervous. And he's like, hey, bro, don't even trip. Everyone is. I'm like, that's fair. That is fair. You know, we start driving. He takes a hit, shows me how to smoke, tells me some things. Make sure you hit it, bro. Don't take short hits, and don't just like hit it and then blow out the smoke. You gotta inhale that shit to feel it. I was like, all right, bet. Take my first rip. It was probably about a good 4 to 5 second hit. You know, I was like, all right, bet that wasn't bad. You know. And he's like, nah, bro. I hand it back to him. He's like, nah, bro. You gotta take another one. I'm like, alright, shit. Take another one. Second one was probably about 6-7 seconds long. And I'm like, alright. You know, I'm probably done. But fuck it, you know. Hand it back to him. Tells me to hold it in. Me being the fucking dumbass I am. Or I was at the time. I held it in. Fucking start dying. Absolutely dying. And it wasn't bud or wax. Thankfully, not wax. Because later on in my life, I didn't realize how fucked up I would get off wax. But it was a cart. You know? And y'all can diss on me for that. I really don't give a shit. I get high from them. I'm chilling, you know? I start fucking dying coughing. I'm like, bro, you got water, man? He's like, nah, we can stop at the gas station. I'm like, nah, just forget it. Just take me home. We do a lap around the water park. He's like, all right, one more, bro. One more. I'm like, I bet. Now, I was big dick in this hit. I took about a 8 to 9 second long hit on that last one. Start dying again. And I'm like, all right, bro, just take me home before this shit hits me. And like, I have to walk through the door high as fuck. He's like, I bet. Say less. Drops me off, go through the back door, and I chill downstairs for a little bit. And this is one of the most memorable things from this night was going downstairs and watching that Adult Swim show with the Fry and the Cup dude. Laughing at the dumbest shit. And I go upstairs for a little bit to get a drink, and it was a root beer. Fucking love root beer still to this day. And my dad was like, hey, heard you went outside. I heard the door open. He's like, what were you doing? I was like, oh, just looking at the stars. And I don't think this dude realized it was snowing outside. Unless he did, and he's like, alright, this kid's fucking retarded. But he didn't say anything after that. He's like, oh, okay. Walked back downstairs and fucking continue watching my show. And the rest of that night, it was just like, fuck, dude. I really wanted to go tell my parents, but like in my head, I knew it was gonna happen. Like they're probably gonna take me to the hospital, and then it would be game over from there. So I was just like, alright, bro, you got yourself in this mess. You might as well stick it out, and I did. And fucking sitting in that chair, rocking back and forth, thinking, fuck, I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna fucking die, bro. But no, I lived through it. I lived through it. I was posting on my story, and this is when my siblings, my sister lived in the house, and I posted on my story, and it was me in my fucking eyes. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking restarted. That's what I posted on my story, and my sister the next morning, little jump ahead. My sister that next morning was like, dude, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh, I just got drunk. And that motherfucker believed me. Oh, it was so funny. Got a little bit of water. Stay hydrated, kids. But yeah, the rest of the night was pretty smooth. I went downstairs. I passed out on that recliner. Next morning, I woke up and went out to almost just draw my location. That ain't finna happen, boy. That ain't finna happen. But I went up to see one of my other sisters because she just had a kid not that long ago before this whole thing. And, I stopped by, I said hi, hung out with the family for a little bit. And, after that night, I was just kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Like, it was a little too much. But I was obviously wrong because, henceforth, the reason why I made this channel was because after that fact, I probably shouldn't say the whole reason why I'm making this channel was because of that. It was just because I was kind of bored, and I just said, fuck it. I had some pretty crazy, funny stuff that happened to me in my life when growing up. So I said, fuck it. But yeah, it wasn't bad for my first time. If you're gonna smoke weed, make sure you're old enough and on your own, and you're not dumb like me. And when I used to live in my parents' house, and get fucked up all the time. Just a little advice. You'll save yourself a very long trip down a very shitty road. Especially if your parents are really, how do I put this? I don't want to say whitewashed because that's kind of fucked in the head to say, but really strict, and very just strict. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is gonna conclude the second video on my channel. Right? I think I used that word right. Probably not, but I don't really care. But this is where it's gonna end off. So I will do a nice vape rip into the mic for you guys. Hold on, let me turn it up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump it. I did not mean to bump the mic with that, but it's whatever. So have a good night. If y'all are in school, hope y'all are having a good day. Vibing and shit. Fuck it, Do another one. Cause fuck it, why not? But I hope y'all have a good day. and I shall see you in the next video.